Hello students, good morning. Students, today we will move towards new concept. Not enough food. It's regarding the concept of food. Well students, I will give an introduction, a small introduction to this lesson. Students, what do you mean by food? You know very well because every day we used to take food. Almost we will be busy by taking food. Yes or no? We keep on eating. So there is no end for eating. So we will just keep on eating. Yes, we eat varieties of food. We have many options to take food to our stomach. Yes. So what is food, students? See, food is a main source of energy. It is a main source of energy. So we need energy, right? To work, to walk, to run, to do any work. We need energy. So without energy, it is not possible to live. Yes or no? So without energy, there is no meaning for our life, and our body, it won't work properly. So it will get weak. So our body, it will turn into a sick. We will face many diseases. Several diseases we face if there will be no energy for us to our body. So from where we will get this energy, students? So energy we will get mainly through food. So food is the main source for energy. See, our body is just like a machine. It's keep on working. Our body is just like a machine. How machine needs some energies, alternative energies like petrol, diesel, and electricity. How machines will run with some energy. So like that, our bodies also work with some energy. So this energy we used to get from food. What we eat, we get energy from food. What we eat. So usually at your home and in school, we will be behind you always. Eat properly. Eat vegetables, eat fruits, eat leaves. Yes or no? So it is quite common nowadays. So why we are behind? Why your parents are behind you to eat food? Because you need energy. You need energy because, so in fact this is the right age for development. So you should take proper food. So then only it will get, your body will develop properly without any problems. So that's why. But what you used to do, you won't go for healthy food. So there are many options for food. So you won't go for healthy food. So you will go in another way. See, these are the varieties of food is available for us. Only for human beings. I am not talking about other living organisms like birds, mammals and all. See, healthy food is very essential for our body and in our life. Healthy food is very essential. So taste. So we will divert towards the taste and junk food. So these tasty foods and junk foods are not good for our health. Tasty foods and junk foods are not good for our health. So we always focus, we should concentrate only on healthy foods. So which are those healthy foods? As you know, healthy foods which contains protein, vitamins, calcium, iron. Okay, so these are the main source to keep our body healthy, and these are the things which provides energy for our body. So that's why we should focus only on healthy foods. So milk, vegetables, fruits, pulses, cereals. So there are many things are there which comes under healthy foods. So we should depend only this type of foods. This type of foods. So if we take this type of foods, so we can balance our life without any diseases. Without any diseases. So no need to go to the doctors. No need to take any medicines. Yes. So that's why we should always focus on healthy food. See, nowadays what is happening? So not enough food in our daily life. We are not getting a proper food So what we are taking, it is not enough. We need more. Why it is happening? So those things we are going to discuss in this lesson. Just hold on. Well students, we will move towards the concept. Okay students, agriculture, you know the concept of agriculture. So agriculture is a process of growing crops. So agriculture is the main source for food. So we get food through the agricultural activities. So without agricultural activities, it is not possible to get food. Yes or no? So of course, what we need, some basic needs, we will get it from shops and markets. For shops and markets, from where they will get? Once again, from the agricultural procedures. If it is agricultural procedure is properly, so then only we will get food, enough food. Okay students, it is not possible students. Agricultural activity is not possible everywhere on planet Earth. So because the main support is the climatic condition. Climatic condition means the weather, the proper rainfall, and the quality of soil, whether the soil is fertile or not. See, for example, in desert, it is not possible for agricultural activity. In deserts, yes or no? Because there will be no fertility in the soil. There will be no soil only. So it is full of a dry land. So without any water. Yes, in desert, just an example. In desert, it is not possible to grow any types of crops. So that's why the climatic and weather condition is very important to support agriculture, to grow more crops. And technology students. So nowadays modern technologies has been introduced in agriculture for sapling, for cutting crops, for tilling the land, and for irrigation, so providing water for crops, all those things. So technology is also one of the important. So each and every countries, some developing countries, some backward countries, they are struggling for financial support to introduce new types of technology. So in India, in our country also, in many villages, the farmers are not having a proper technology to grow the agriculture, to develop the agriculture, to grow crops. And knowledge is very essential, agricultural knowledge. How to grow the crops, how to take care about the crops, that is also knowledge. So some of the farmers are struggling without any knowledge. So these are the main aspects for agriculture. And this is apart from this, natural calamities. So what we are going to focus in this lesson, natural calamities like famine, flood, and earthquake. Sometimes these natural calamities also causes for getting not enough food. So we will struggle sometimes without food. So because of famine, flood, and earthquake. So one by one we will discuss now. Just go through your textbook, students. Just go through your textbook and page number 32. Come to page number 32. See, this is a picture has been given in your textbook. How people are struggling without food. See, so there is a dry land without any water and without any crops. See, people are struggling, they are waiting for food. Yes or no? So such type of situations, it is quite common in planet Earth. For example, see here, so how it is going to face, how this situation will come, especially in during flood, earthquakes, and volcanic eruptions. So these will destroy the food, agricultural crops. So during those times, the people will struggle to get proper food. So it is given in page number 32. Just go through your textbook and read once. See, famine. So they are given one by one, the famine. So what is the meaning of famine? Just underline from your textbook. So in some part of the world, it is not possible for everywhere. In some part of the world, only in some part of the world. So especially the dry lands, so the regions won't get proper rainfall. So there they they face famine. When the famine will come, so once again there will be a shortage of food. They won't get proper food. See, just I will read for you. So in some parts of the world, people do not get enough food to eat because is a severe shortage of food in their country. Quite few of them die during starvation or suffer from the deficiency diseases. Students, deficiency diseases, the conditions when people do not get enough food to eat over a long period of time is called famine. Just underline this concept. See, famines are caused by natural calamities and human created problems. So these are the natural calamities. Famine causes during natural calamities. So not enough food, we won't get proper food because of the two reasons. One is natural calamities like famine, flood and earthquake, and sometimes we are the human created problems. So that is black marketing in business and improper food storage. So these are the reasons occurs, the problem occurs created by the humans, and this is about the natural calamities. Okay, just now I told you, students, suffering from deficiency diseases in planet Earth, students, especially in African countries, northeast African countries like Somalia, Ethiopia. So these are the countries are struggling for food. So for that, the UNO, United Nations Organization has taken many steps for, especially for those countries, those who are suffering from diseases without any food. UNO is supporting for giving proper food and releasing funds for them, and even health facilities also has been given by UNO, United Nations Organization. In such cases, for such country to support United Nations Organization, so it is an organization which belongs to the membership is taken from all the countries in the world, even India is also one of the member for UNO. Just hold on, students. Well, students, the next one is human created problems like black marketing and improper food storage. So I will read for you from the textbook. See, hoarding and block marketing. So in order to earn more profit, some shopkeepers hide and store food grains in their godowns. So this is called hoarding. So what is the meaning of this? See, shopkeepers, so whenever they receive the food crops from the farmers. So farmers, after growing their crops, they will sell in the market. These brokers, shopkeepers, they will purchase from the farmers. So they will keep in their godowns. They won't sell immediately. They will wait for their profit. So usually in market, the price will hike and it will come down. To balance and to get more profit, these dealers, means brokers, the shopkeepers, they won't release whenever the price will down. So they will wait for hike. So during those times, we won't get a sufficient food, means how much we required. We won't get the required amount of food from the markets. So this process is called black marketing and hoarding. So it is quite common in present generation in our society. So you may observe, so when the farmers will do strikes and they will pour vegetables, they will throw the vegetables on the roads, they will do strikes, all those things, because of they won't get any profit from the governments. So such type of situations, it is example for human created problems. Next is improper food storage. So what will happen? Where will we store the food? Especially we store the food in godowns, right? So it should be proper. The place should be proper. Means the lighting and ventilation should be proper. And if it is heavy rain, see the food, the storage food, it won't get any problems. Okay, it won't get wet. So if it's get wet, so it is going to spoil, so we can't able to use. And sometimes what will happen in storage houses, godowns, the mouses will attack, the mouse and rats will attack on the crops, and sometimes some insects and bacteria. So we should take care about proper precautions to store the food in the godown, to save the food in the godowns. So these are all human created problems. Because of our mistakes, sometimes we won't get proper food, we won't supply proper they won't supply proper food to the markets, so it is not going to reach by to us properly. So like this, we won't get proper food because of this natural calamities and human created problems. So just read the textbook once, you will come to know. I think this much is enough, students. We will go through deficiency diseases, next concept, in next class. Thank you.